Howdy folks, in today's video we're going to talk about another one of our little, I would guess you call it side projects or side hustles. Actually this is more Belinda's and it's Poppy Pig. So Poppy Pig is a smart soap dispenser with a built-in hand wash timer. We were sitting during the pandemic last year, March, April, when the whole world was falling apart and we were running out of toilet paper. Anyway, we were sitting at home and we saw a video on YouTube about why you need to wash your hands with water and soap for 20 seconds. So just to recap quickly, you can use hand sanitizer, but the most effective way to clean your hands is soap and water. Hand sanitizer evaporates quite quickly the alcohol, so it doesn't necessarily get into all the little nooks and crannies. And if your hands are dirty, a little bit dirty, then hand sanitizer doesn't get to the viruses that are, that's mixed in with the dirt or under the dirt. So that's why the best way to properly clean your hands is soap and water. But there's a caveat. You need to wash your hands for 20 seconds at least, because if you wash it for less than 20 seconds, the soap doesn't get time to do its job. So we watched this video and Belinda was like, well, let's have a look if we wash our hands for 20 seconds. And suddenly we realized that we don't, and neither does our kids. I mean, they just don't. We tried to get them to wash their hands for 20 seconds, but even if you ask them to sing happy birthday, they go like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, so never 20 seconds. And we didn't either, because it's really hard to know how long 20 seconds is. I mean, when you're standing there washing your hands waiting for 20 seconds, that's actually time drags. So anyway, long story short, that's how it all started. And Belinda said, well, why don't we build a timer? Or why don't we get a timer? So we looked at different timers on the market, and you get a whole bunch of different ones. You get little ones that you stick on the mirror and then you press the button when you start washing your hands, or there's ones that you put next to the thing and you press the button, or you have you can tell your phone, hey Siri, start a hand wash timer. The only problem is people forget to do it. I mean, we all do. I look at my kids, I look at us, I don't know about you guys, but when we go to the bathroom, we generally have our phones with us. The kids are watching a YouTube video standing there while they're washing their hands. They never concentrate. And hand washing and washing your hands for 20 seconds isn't necessarily front of mind. So they forget to press the damn timer all the time. And then, of course, another problem is when they do remember to press the timer, they actually just, press the timer, grab some soap, open the tap, start washing their hands. So by the time they actually start washing their hands, they're already 5-6 seconds into the time. So after 20 seconds, the timer goes beep, you're good, and you're not, because you only really washed for 15 seconds. So that's when we were playing around. First we iterated a few different ideas. Belinda came up with the idea, well, Belinda did, about building a little timer that goes around the neck of these little foam soap dispensers, or all soap dispensers, a little universal thing that you can stick on any soap dispenser, and as soon as you push the soap out, it starts timing. So we started working on that, and but the problem was we needed to order quite a big number, and cash flow is a little tight. So we kind of held back on that, and eventually we came on this idea. We found this little soap dispenser in China, a really cool thing. And we re-engineered the inside so that it's got a built-in timer. Where the current ones don't have a timer, it's just an automatic foam soap dispenser. It works really well, but Angelique didn't like the other one's eye, so she redesigned the eye, and then we eventually we built in the new inside so that it can have a timer, and Poppy Pig was born. So what happens with Poppy Pig is it's a foam soap dispenser. When you put your hand under it, it squirts foam soap into your hands, and then there's a little flashing, the nostrils flash. It's like a little blinking LED that goes bleep, bleep, bleep every second, and it gives out a little beep 20 seconds after you started, after you've taken the soap. Actually 22 seconds, so we allow a couple of extra seconds for when you go to the, open the tap and things like that. So that's Poppy Pig. And it's actually a great product. It's a great little tool. It works really nice. It helps you to wash your hands for 20 seconds, subconsciously, because every time you take the soap, you have to grab soap to wash your hands. And every time you grab soap, the timer starts from the front, and it works and you get conditioned to listening for the beep, so you kind of just stand there and wash your hands, because washing your hands for 20 seconds actually feels quite long when you're just standing there washing your hands, you know. Anyway, we ordered the poppies. There was a huge delay on shipping because we got them in China, made in China. There was a huge delay on shipping. I think they arrived pretty much almost 2 months later. So it was, yeah, it wasn't easy. And of course, then by the time they did arrive, it was when we actually had to go to South Africa. So we were living in hotels and we were in transit trying to beat COVID and get out and get back to South Africa. So we just had it delivered at a warehouse in Florida. And over time we were busy now setting it up online. So we got it up on Amazon now. It's for sale on Amazon in the US. And it's not been going great because we haven't had a lot of time to focus on it. But right now we're working on it at the moment, fixing up, getting some new photos taken, fixing up the whole listing and making sure that it works. I think it's going to be a great product. So if you have any friends in the US with kids, tell them to go and look on Amazon for Poppy Pig. It's actually a really cool product, and I think it will, you know, it definitely makes a difference. We've sold a few, and they all get 5-star reviews. People are exceptionally happy. There was one teacher that bought it for their classroom, you know, actually in school, and she says the kids love it. And then of course littler kids, they all love it. There's a couple of families on there that said, oh, my kid never wanted to wash their hands. Now that Poppy's there, they just want to play with the piggy, so they go and wash their hands more often. So yep, Poppy Pig, folks, one of our little side projects. Hopefully we'll sell a few more of those and the sales will pick up on Amazon. And it was quite a journey, I tell you what. Setting up an Amazon store and jumping through all the hoops and getting everything done is not that easy. It took some work, and there's a whole lot of lessons to be learned there, but it is doable. So if any of you out there want to do that, I mean, feel free to reach out. We'll gladly help you with some tips on how we did it and what to look out for, how to set up the bank accounts, how to set up the companies and all of that. But anyway, Poppy Pig, folks, have a good one.